I am shooting with my friend Marissa today for a magazine, and I decided to wake up early so I could do my yoga practice, get a little workout in, just trying to practice moment-to-moment meditation and compassion and kindness, and just allowing myself to enjoy every bit of the process of this grand becoming on this earth plane. Still learning, still growing, still evolving, and trying to integrate and dance between the realms of the spirit and astral worlds and just this physical reality, because so many things are taking place on both. But I'm gonna crawl onto my yoga mat now. It's 8:30 now, and I'm gonna start doing my makeup for the day. When I initially put on my makeup, I don't like the way that it looks because it just feels like it's on top of my face, but eventually it will like sink in and just match my skin a little bit more and look more natural. Real love, baby. Okay. What shall I wear today? So I've been shooting with Marissa for the past hour. We went to the farmer's market. We have a bunch of greens back there. We got a wild Marissa. Hi. And we're going to the post office now. I'm dropping off a little package from Depop, and I sold a bunch of my clothes, which felt really good. And we're at Marissa's house. I'm getting my work set up here, and we're gonna keep shooting, but taking a little bit of a break. I just ate some curry with some basmati rice. So good. Casual day in my life. I have this towel on my head because we were just shooting, but underneath I just have my braids all tied up, and I'm changing into the next outfit. Wow. To making it to this moment together with so much love.
No, it's not beach cobbler.
It just sounds right. It is 8:30 a.m. It's a pretty sweet rainy morning today, so I'm just enjoying it. Gonna drink some kombucha and make some yummy tortillas later. They're more wraps made out of Japanese sweet potatoes, so I'll show you that recipe. I'm so excited. I'm craving them so much. I'm going to be bleeding in the next week and a half with the new moon, and my cravings have never been as strong as they are now. I want to bake cakes, I want to make wraps, I want just a lot of salads, so I'm gonna treat myself to that. And I got a bunch of lettuce from the farmer's market, so I'm pretty stoked. I always start off the day so ambitious, and I do get a lot done in the morning, which is partially why I'm so obsessed with waking up so early, because I just like have so much fire. But then in the afternoon I start to slow down. I've been learning what works for me is to take a meditation break or a little nature walk break and then refocus, because there's so much that I want to do in this life. I try to take time every single day to do things that do feed into my future reality and what I want to create for myself long term. I'm going to get changed also. I've just been wearing this sweater all day because it's been a rainy day, but I really like it paired with these little white shorts. I feel like I'm a camp counselor from The Parent Trap. I'm gonna link my Spotify below. It's actually always down below, but I usually make playlists every month, if not every few months. Music really can change your entire reality in a single moment. So I've been really trying to listen to high vibrational music that makes me want to dance and makes me feel good and has good programming in it, because I always say this, I feel like we're eating from all of our senses, not just our mouths, but from our ears and from our eyes and the words that we're speaking and the frequencies, the mantras that we're absorbing subconsciously all the time. When I was depressed, I would just listen to these really sad, mopey indie songs all day, which are really beautiful and I still love them and listen to them, and I think that there's always a time and place for them, but for the most part, I try to keep it light without being too like restricting on myself. But yeah, stuff that makes me feel sensual and happy and joyous. And I also will just listen to mantras throughout the day, so that's really good. Mantra literally means mind tool or mind protection, and it's just something that the more you repeat it in your head, the more that when denser thoughts come in, you can just rewrite it with that mantra that you've been repeating over and over again in your head. So I really love that, and mantras are just a really good way to show your devotion to the divine, and I love that too, and just to celebrate this life and be an embodiment of joy. Not too strict on myself with what I listen to. I'm not like, oh my god, I can't hear this song right now, I can't hear rap music, but I also know that everything is so deeply interconnected, and so I just try to be aware of my programming, especially if I feel low energetically. Sometimes you are more susceptible to negative energy seeping in to your psyche, and other times you have more protection. If you're tired, hungry, had a really long day at work and feel defeated, and then you watch a really sad movie, or then you listen to like all your favorite sad songs, you are just going to plummet even deeper. And maybe that's something that you want, so you can dance in your shadow a little bit. Be aware of, you know, how everything makes your body feel, and especially if you're already depleted, our internal and external environments are always playing off of each other. I'm gonna dance and clean. 'Cause I'm taking my sweet time, sweet time. Oh my gosh. It's a little bit later now and I'm pretty tired, but I really want to work out, so I'm gonna do that. Have my yoga mat. And I've just been watching random videos on YouTube, so I'll probably do a Pilates or maybe a Chloe Ting cardio video or abs. I love doing ab workouts.
Really zeroing in on specific aspects of the pranic sheath.
I was craving chocolate so much this morning, so I just made oats with 1 banana and added about a tablespoon of cacao powder and some maple syrup, a little bit of salt, and then I added cacao nibs, so it's kind of crunchy too, and it's so good. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was interesting. I wasn't even sure if I should upload this video because I feel like there's not a lot going on, but I realized that this is a lens of my sadhana, my daily spiritual practice, and the little things that I do that really make a big difference in my overall healing journey. And yeah, I feel like sometimes growth is so subtle, and I think that sometimes love is such a subtle energy, and I just take time day to day to tap into that and let that fuel all of my actions. But I am curious what other videos you want to see from me, so if you have any ideas or anything else you would like to see, just let me know in the comments below. And I've really just been indulging the present moment so deeply. Some things that have been resonating with me recently are really just worrying about the things that I can control and releasing fear and worry about the things that I cannot. That there's really nothing wrong that you can possibly feel. It's all just stemming from one story or another, and just allow it to rise so that you can work through it and be an even clearer, lighter vessel and channel for yourself and for others. I think my main practice that's been resonating with me right now is breath work, because it so instantly changes your physiology and clears your head. So I've just been doing Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, most days, and some breath retentions while doing my yoga practice. And I'm filming so many new yoga videos for my app, which I took a break from to deepen into my own practice, and I'm so excited to keep sharing on there. And yeah, I feel refreshed in many ways, and just continuing to return back to the things that I can control in this life. And that feels really good, as it seems like everything is just a little bit more accelerated right now with what's going on with the pandemic and the election coming up and the changing of seasons, and it's almost like everyone's just waiting to see what happens. And I've been just reminding myself that there's no moment that I need to arrive at. There's no moment where everything will just be, you know, all figured out and perfect and settled, but it's just about continuing to return to this exact breath and this infinite now. If there's anywhere to arrive to, it's just right here. And I know that might sound cliche, but it is true. And sorry if I was looking at my viewfinder a lot throughout this video. It's just that this camera sometimes goes out of focus, so I'll be checking to make sure I'm in focus and then go back to looking at the lens. Thank you so humbly for taking any interest in what's going on in my world. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that you can spend some intimate moments with yourself and with your breath after watching this, and I'll see you in a video soon. Bye!